Hello and welcome to our video. Today we will be learning how to make American-style cheeseburgers with onion and bacon. First, we begin by taking the tomato and the onion and slicing them into thin pieces using specialized equipment. This equipment is designed to make the process of slicing much easier and much more efficient, allowing us to create perfectly sliced pieces every time. Once we have finished slicing the tomato and onion, we can then move on to the next step in the recipe. To make the burger sauce, we need to gather a few ingredients. These include mayonnaise, tomato ketchup, brown sauce, and sugar. The mayonnaise will provide a creamy base for the sauce, while the tomato ketchup and brown sauce will add a tangy and slightly sweet flavor. Finally, the sugar will help balance out the flavors and create a delicious sauce that is perfect for burgers. Once we have gathered all of the ingredients for the burger sauce, we can begin by mixing them together in a large bowl. This will help to ensure that all of the ingredients are evenly distributed throughout the sauce and that it has a smooth and creamy texture. You can use a whisk or a fork to mix the ingredients together, making sure to scrape the sides of the bowl as you go to ensure that everything is well combined. For the burger patties, it's important to use high-quality minced beef. This will help to ensure that the patties are juicy. Once you have your minced beef, you can begin by shaping it into small balls. This will help to ensure that the patties cook evenly and that they are the right size for your burger buns. You can keep the patties to one side while you prepare the other ingredients for your burgers. To give your burgers a nice crunch, it's important to prepare some fresh lettuce. This will not only add texture to your burger, but also provide some extra nutrition. Before using the lettuce, make sure to thoroughly wash it to remove any dirt or debris. You can do this by placing the lettuce in a colander and running it under cold water for a few minutes. Now that you have prepared the other ingredients for your burgers, it's time to prepare the cheese. You can use any type of cheese that you like, but cheddar or American cheese are popular choices for burgers. The cheese is sliced into thin pieces. This will help to ensure that the cheese melts evenly and covers the entire patty. You can then keep the cheese to one side while you cook the burger patties. To prepare the buns for your burgers, you can begin by slicing them in half. This will help to ensure that they are the right size for your patties and that they cook evenly. You can then toast the buns in a toaster or under the grill until they are golden brown. This will help to give your burgers a nice crunch. Bacon tastes great and adds a delightful saltiness to a burger. Cook for a few minutes each side until nicely browned. Now that you have prepared all the ingredients for your burgers, it's time to cook the patties. Place them on a medium to high heat. You can then add seasoning to your taste, such as salt and pepper or any other spices that you like. Add the onions early. When the patties are almost ready, you can place the cheese on top so that it melts slightly over the beef. This will help to create a delicious and gooey layer of cheese to your burger. As we watch the chef repeat his process, let's explore the history of the humble cheeseburger. The cheeseburger has a long and storied history that dates back to the early 20th century. According to one source, the first sandwich to actually be called the cheeseburger was created in Louisville, Kentucky by Charles Kalin in 1934. Kalin invented the cheeseburger to bring extra flavor to his hamburger offering. However, he didn't trademark it. Adding cheese to hamburgers became popular in the 1920s. By the late 19th century, the vast grasslands of the Great Plains had been opened up for cattle ranching. This made it possible for many Americans to consume beef almost daily. The hamburger remains as one of the cheapest forms of beef in America. Today, cheeseburgers are a staple of American cuisine and can be found on menus all over the world. They come in many different varieties and can be customized with a wide range of toppings and condiments. Whether you like your cheeseburger with bacon, lettuce, tomato, pickles, or any other toppings, there's no denying that this classic sandwich has become an icon of American food culture. Now we can add a variety of side dishes such as chips and fried chicken. Look at that juicy burger. Let's move on to our next restaurant. We're in Korea to find out how to make Korean sweet pancakes, or ring hotteok. The vendor opens her store early in the morning. As we can see, she has prepared some boiled sweet corn. This is the first item that she sells as she prepares her pancakes. Hotteok is a popular Korean pancake that is usually filled with cinnamon, brown sugar, and nuts such as peanuts and walnuts. It is commonly sold as a street food at numerous Korean street stands, especially when the weather is cold. The pancakes can be either thick or thin and are characterized by their crispy exterior and tender, chewy interior. Hotteok originated in China and was first brought into Korea during the 19th century. The vendor produces a pancake mixture that is perfect for making delicious pancakes. The mixture is made from high-quality ingredients and is carefully crafted to ensure that it produces the perfect texture and flavor every time. She places the pancake mixture into oiled pans and adds chopped nuts to give the pancakes a delicious crunch and added nutrients. Korean street food is a popular and delicious way to experience Korean culture. Did you know that Korea has a deep relationship with fermentation? There is virtually no other country in the world that matches the variety of fermented foods in Korea. Whether it's kimchi to hotteok, a fermented skate, you'll be hard-pressed not to find a single fermented dish in a Korean's dining table. As well as hotteok, another sweet street food is bunjeopang, which is a fish-shaped pastry filled with sweet red bean paste. It's crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. You can also try cup-bingsu, which is a Korean dessert that is rich and delectable. It's made with shaved ice, sweetened condensed milk, and various toppings like fruits, nuts, and chocolate. Anyway, let's get back to our hotteok. The vendor is repeating the process for each pancake, carefully measuring out the mixture and adding it to the oiled pan. After a few minutes of cooking on one side, the vendor flips the pancakes over and cooks them on the other side until they are nicely browned and crispy. Each side should be cooked to perfection with a golden brown color and a delicious crunch. Now the vendor prepares her own signature version of ring hotteok using sliced bread and a special mixture. First, the vendor creates the special mixture of egg, cabbage, and carrot. She stirs the mixture thoroughly to ensure that all the ingredients are well combined and evenly distributed throughout. The pancake mixture is poured onto a hot pan with butter to avoid any food sticking to the surface. The butter adds a delicious flavor and helps to create a crispy texture on the outside of the pancake. As the pancake cooks, it begins to rise and take on a fluffy texture on the inside. After heating the pan, add sliced bread to it and let it cook for a few minutes until it turns golden brown. Once the bread is ready, place the mixture on top of it and let it cook for another minute or two until all the flavors blend together perfectly. Now the vendor is ready to sell her creations to hungry customers. Sadly, we have to wrap up our video. Thanks for watching today, and we hope you learned something new. See you in the next one. And if you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe to the channel to get notified about when our next video is posted. Bon appétit!